What's up, MP?
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
people
Number 96.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never defeat you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you fucking run. They say.
Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Robert Williams. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. Tyler Hero is out there with George. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, they've got Castle. And it's Goodwin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
You know, I can definitely say that he's been getting after these matchups. And whether he'll tell you the names on his list or not, we can see the look in his eyes when that gauntlet is thrown.
Here's Hero. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Christie. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. Lets the three fly. Castle misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's George. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Christie, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Hero. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Drops in the 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Tipped. On the break. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
6 to shoot. Here's Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
3 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Wembanyama. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to the dude. Here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Zubats. And the shot goes in. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Outside for Wembanyama. From outside the arc. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's George, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Christie. They get it back. Zubac's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Clippers trail by 6. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Castle.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
The Clippers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Christie passes to George. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Castle. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. From deep three-point land. Goodwin, no good.
What was he thinking? That's not within his range at all.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Here's the dude. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Hero. He's got 5. That puts him in the lead. Hero's got 7 points.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Christie. Hero outside. For 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Wembanyama. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Sharp, he's checked in for Zubats. Marshall comes in for Williams. Sensabaugh is checked in for George. And it's McBride in for Christie.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Here's Hero. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Good D by Sharp. The Clippers trail. McBride with it. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target at the rim. Here's Castle. McBride covers. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hero right side. 1:56 left now in the first quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. It's tipped. Here's Castle. McBride covers. Pass to the dude. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Outside Wembanyama. Pulls it from 20 and is good. Off the back rim and in. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Sharp passes to Hero. Can they get it? Rebound by San Antonio. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Sharp. Still no points. Kicks it to Hero. The three is up. No luck on that one. Spurs lead by 5. Here's the dude. Here's Vassell. And Hero grabs the board. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
A great way to end the quarter.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Brown's checked in. To the inside. Here's Vassell. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's a screen by Marshall. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 5. Here's the dude. Into the lane. Here's Wembanyama. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. Robert Williams comes in for Marshall. Paul George, he's checked in for James. And Christie subbed in for McBride. Here's Christie. He's got 5. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 15.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Here's the dude. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Here's the dude. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Jazz, really lit up the floor. He contributed 40 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Nice shot by Christie. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's the dude. And he throws it down with one hand.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside, Williams. Back to Hero. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leads no doubt.
Vassell can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 8. George with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Outside, Williams. Here's Christie. 23 points for him last game against Miami. Out to the right wing. Here's the dude. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Zubats. To the paint. Here's Hero. Soft touch off the glass. Hero's got 17 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's the dude. Vassell with it, right wing. Here's Castle. Christie with a rebound. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Inside, the dude. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Wembanyama's checked in for Goodwin. And the Clippers making a change here as well. McBride, he's checked in for Hero. Here's Zubats. 11 points for him last game against Miami.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's the dude. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Clippers trail by 8. McBride passes to Williams. Back to McBride. No good with a layup.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up 1.
For obvious reasons, it's hard to truly contest Wembanyama without fouling.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Zubats, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Shot clock at 5. George for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The dude. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. McBride passes to Williams. And here's George. 3-pointer. And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Playing on the road is definitely more of a challenge, but you know that coming in. They didn't seem all well prepared for this environment, for the matchup. I'm sure the coach is trying to coach them up and change the momentum in their favor.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
A bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's time for an injury report.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
We've got Wembanyama, and it's Webb in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Williams finds Hero. The 3. The dude with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And San Antonio again with a bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Hero for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to the dude. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. The dude's got 25 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Williams passes to Hero. George for 3. Connects from downtown. George has got 7.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
The dude's shot is off. Clippers trail by 13. George scanning the floor. That's good on the jumper. He's got 9.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
From deep. And Los Angeles, another three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Hero. And they pick up 2. The dude's got 8 here in this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Zubac finds Williams. Back to Zubac. Hero outside. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Castle. George, no good. San Antonio leading by 10. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Christie. He's got 7. No good from outside.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. Here's the dude. Rebound by the Clippers. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. George for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's the dude. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Hero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Zubac. Pass to Christie. George outside. Williams with the screen. Back to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Christie. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's the dude. And the layup is good. The dude's got 29 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
George passes to Williams. Now here's Hero. Pass to Christie. 2 in the cold spell. Rebounded by Castle.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
George outside to the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Williams. Hero outside. Zubac, screen. Hero, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Down low. Here's the dude. And there it is for him. The dude's got 16 in the second half.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Gets the three to fall.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The dude with the rebound. The dude's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Goes up on the wing. And that one's long. Clippers trail by 13. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Back to Hero. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hero's got 7 points here in the quarter. To the middle. Here's the dude. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Sensabaugh is checked in for Los Angeles. McBride comes in for Christie. Ooh, an open look for Hero. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Hero's got 28 points for the game.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
With some arc, the dude's shot is off. Clippers trail by 12. Up top, Hero. And he's got 28 now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And so Hero nails both of them.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Inside, here's Sohan. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Hero for 3. That shot off the mark. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's the dude. 37 points for him. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
San Antonio's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Sohan outside. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 12. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 13 in the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Now here's Hero. Tight defense on him. Pass to Zubats. Back to Hero. Launches a 3. That one no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost? Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Spurs leading by 17. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been two very different... So both teams changing it up here. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Miles McBride. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Sensabaugh in its center, filling out the middle.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Here's Hero. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Hero outside. All sorts of time. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Hero's got 34 points.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Pass to the dude. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Christie. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
The dude passes to Webb. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to the dude. 6 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And there's no question Wemby loves competing. Shots like that prove this.
Now here's Hero. He's guarded closely. Here's Christie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
Yes, it's good.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Clippers trail by 16. Pass to Sensabaugh. The floater. Blocked! The dude passes to Webb to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big time play.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Here's Christie. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Hero for three. Rebound by San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Phillips. Here's the dude. 5 to shoot. The three from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hero's got 8 rebounds in the game. Driving inside, and he slams it in one-handed.
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Hero for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Christie. Here's Sensabaugh. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, nice feed by the big man, Wembanyama. His selfless attitude is what makes him a great teammate.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Paul George, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. Clippers trail by 20. Here's Christie. Here's Hero. Rebound by San Antonio. Webb's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the dude driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Now here's Hero. He's closely guarded. Here's George. Drilled from 11 feet out. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Clippers with the ball. Now Hero. And he converts the layup. Hero's got 38 points.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Webb. Pass to Phillips. Here's the dude. Here he goes. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hero with the bucket. Here's Castle. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Clippers.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the dude.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Stolen by Wembanyama. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's George. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The dude. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Gets the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Hey, yo, bad play.
MP, question back.
Let's go with Michelle.
MP, do you feel like your recent performances have established you as the top player in the league at your position?
That's not important to me at all. You know, what's important to me is that this team is recognized as one of the best teams in the league, and that's all that I care about.
Great goals.
Thank you.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Zach LaVine.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Goodwin, the dude out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Banton in at the 1 spot. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here's the dude. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LaVine with it. The tray. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. On offense here, the Bucks. Here's Banton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Goodwin. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Banton. And here's Giannis from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Really scary how good this guy's becoming. Antetokounmpo, when he's sinking the catch-and-shoot jump shot, it's game over, fellas.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Eason's checked in.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
LaVine sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. No good that time. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And that one's good, the dude.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And LaVine throws it down.
LaVine, an outstanding athlete. He's got a tremendous burst to the hoop.
Going inside. Pass to Wembanyama. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Richards.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for the dude. He's averaging 52 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Antetokounmpo passes to Barrett. Now here's Giannis. Kick out to Levine. Shot from the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Levine's got his second basket of the game. Stolen by Levine. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Outside Levine. Pass inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And both free throws good for Giannis. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it's good when missing. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by the Spurs.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count it. Good. The dude's got 12 in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Antetokounmpo finds Richards. Here's Barrett. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tight defense on him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the activity of the Greek Freak around the bucket. I mean, this guy just does not quit. Relentless. Really knows how to finish with authority after misses come his way. Wow.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's the dude. Up and in on the layup. 16 points for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Eason. Oh, good with the triple. Here's the dude, guarded by Levine. And that one's good, the dude.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 25-point game against Charlotte. Giannis outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And the second free throw, good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Phillips' shot is off. Bucks trail by 7. Now, here's Barrett. Still scoreless. Outside, Antetokounmpo. High, arcing shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to the dude. Over to the left wing. Back to Webb. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The dude misses. The Bucks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against New Orleans lit up the floor. He finished with 66 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And here is Holmes. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Barrett. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Here's the dude. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Pass to Sohan. Here's Webb. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size.
Here's the dude, guarded by Holmes. Bounce pass from Sohan.
Come to me.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. The dude passes to Sohan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sohan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Castle. Wembanyama's out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's the dude, and it's Holmes with the extra effort.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's the dude. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Goodwin's checked in for Sohan. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Giannis passes to Eason. Giannis right side. The fadeaway. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Spurs leading by 10. Here's the dude. Goodwin passes to the dude. Pass to Castle. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And the Bucks with some changes. Nick Richards comes in for Smith. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Toppin. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Banton. And it's good off the back rim and in. Banton's got his first 2 points. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to the dude. It's deflected. Here's Banton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Rebound, San Antonio. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Here's the dude. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Wembanyama passes to the dude. Back to Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 16.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
They set the pick. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a missed layup.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Second chance shot. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. 24 points for him. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now, Giannis. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. And then Goodwin with the dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 16 points for him. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And the Bucks making a change here. And checking out some numbers for him.
The trend to notice is the rise in his shooting percentage in the last 10 games. The shots have really been dropping for him, and as long as he's going along like this, they want him to be the one taking the big shots.
Now here's Levine. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Can they get it? Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wembanyama against Barrett. Fires the three. The dude misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Floats it up for Giannis. Intercepted. And a fast break now for the Spurs. From deep. Here's Gary. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. He's got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's the dude after the basket by Milwaukee. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama. And it's Goodwin missing. Bucks trail by 18. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep, Giannis. The offensive rebound. The shot misses. San Antonio leading by 21. Inside, Gary, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Bucks making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Spurs.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Here's Banton. Toppin passes to Levine. Barrett with the ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. San Antonio leading by 20. Here's Webb. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shots good by Banton.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen. And that one's good. The dude's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Barrett. 8 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pass to Banton. 3-pointer. A rebound by Phillips. Spurs leading by 21. Here's the dude. The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from the dude. Outside, Barrett. A rebound by the Spurs.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's San Antonio opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah.
And now it's time to bring up the play. And that is a wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got R.J. Barrett. Nick Richards out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Banton in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. They get it back. Richards, the layup off target.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Banton, the pass to LaVine. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama has got 7 points in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Banton, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Barrett with the bounce pass. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Down low, here's the dude. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. 18 points for him.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Here's the dude. Rebound, Milwaukee. Richards got 11 rebounds in the game. Banton, the pass to Giannis. Misses from short range.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Pass to the dude. Drops in the layup for 2. The dude's got 30 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Smith kicks to Barrett. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Toppin. Bangs home the trifecta. Toppin's got 5.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin, developing his stretch big skill.
The dude passes to Sohan. And here is Webb. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, here's Toppin. Off target from three-point range. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Hardaway, and it's Phillips in at the center position. Vassell, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Drops it in from 11 feet. Antetokounmpo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bucks. Vassell against Toppin. And the basket by Vassell.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly.
It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Here's the dude, guarded by Levine. There's the pick. The dude passes to Hardaway. The 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Banton. Levine, a screen on Lillard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Walsh. Spurs working the ball around now. Lillard, the pass to the dude. Outside Hardaway. Offline with his 3. The Bucks shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the dude.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
To the middle, here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
"15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the dude. And they'll get another chance.
And, you know, I know his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep that possession alive.
From deep three-point land, off the mark. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm.
you say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Delano Banton. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. Antetokounmpo inside. Sohan covering. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Banton. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Vassell against Barrett, the dude. He's good with a little jumper in close. The dude's got his second basket of the night.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Banton. Yep, that one goes.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Here's the dude. 37 points his last time out. Pass to Vassell. Clock at 6. Over Barrett. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Barrett. Antetokounmpo surveys. Rebound by San Antonio. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Sohan, the pass to the dude. Knocks it loose. Pass to Vassell. The shot. Banton pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, my gracious.
Oh, just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Hardaway's checked in for San Antonio. The Bucks also with a sub. Eason's checked in. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
The dude's shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's the dude. And the 3 off target. Antetokounmpo with it. He's against Sohan. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Sohan outside. Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Bucks trail by 6. Outside Eason. Antetokounmpo outside. Again, Antetokounmpo missing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
The dude. Levine with some nice D. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Barrett passes to Antetokounmpo. Now Eason. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Levine. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Here's Barrett. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Barrett. And Giannis throws it down.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Pass to Sohan. Here's the dude. He's covered by Levine. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 13.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And it's Levine with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Barrett. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The dude's got 17 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Barrett passes to Levine. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Levine's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The Bucks trail by 12. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top team start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
The dude passes to Vassell. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Bucks trail by 13. Now here's Holmes. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5. Half per game.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in